don't know what time did I eat last. Yesterday I ate around 4 o'clock, five, maybe 6 o'clock last night, and I didn't eat again until like about almost an hour ago. So it's been all grit, all grind. Stayed up till like 2 in the morning working on this site. Last little finishing touches, just different things like that. So let me jump into the chat, and I'm going to go ahead. Now, don't jump in front of me now, since I'm going to leave my website here in the chat. But don't jump in front of me. You know what I mean? Put my website here in the chat. ASTP Photography. I guess I could have did that in the actual post, right? Photography. .com. So yeah, typo. But don't jump in front of me. I guess you can if you want, but I want you all to follow along. ASTP. I have this light on my face. It's kind of hard to see the letters. Photography.com. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to say, check out my website at, there we go. I'm showing that it's going to show on my Facebook and also my YouTube. If you are on my Instagram or anywhere else, I'm not sure if it's going to show there in my comments, but of course, Facebook and YouTube seems to have precedence in Restream. But go to my profile page if you like, or you can just wait to the end. I'm actually going to do a full walkthrough with you all while we're here. So yeah, let me pull this up in a separate tab, and then we're going to do a complete walkthrough. www.astp. Yep. Yep. Nice. All right. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do my intro. 1 second. Let's get into the intro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before I go into the website, the that recap video that you all just witnessed was a rebranding session that I had here in my place with a phenomenal group of models. Shout out to Andrea Darcell. She is a great, great, great designer, fashion designer that is out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I want to give her a quick shout out. Shout out to Alicia. Shout out to my sister Sharita Freeman. Shout out to Rose. Who else was in that? I think that was just the main four. But yeah, shout out to Young London. Man, we had a great time with this session, man. We had a great time. So I'm going to go onto my website now, share my screen, and I want to give you let's just get into it. Share my screen. I'll take you all to the tab. Here we go. And share. Here we are. Boom. So the first thing you all will see that we have the 25% off pop-up that shows up. All you have to do is subscribe, which means from now until the end of, well, from now until September 1st, from now until September 1st, I will have a 25% off of all of my packages. And we're going to get into all of this. So just sit tight. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. All right, so we're going to close that out. And Rose said, congratulations. Appreciate you, sis. Here we go. So this is the home page. Of course, you guys know I was the photographer for Marlon Wayne's after parties while he was in town recently, a few months ago, but about less than 2 months ago or something like that. So that was a little photo op of me and Marlon, which is my cover. Of course, this is my welcome, his shout out
to ASTP Photography.
I want you laying me down to a dead berry.
Of course, you know that it's not going to look the same on a mobile device. It does look better on a desktop, but here we are.
Staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds. I'm jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds. I'm jealous knowing we found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Never you're next to me. Oh my, my. What was it, black and white? Until I saw your light. I thought you had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground.
Y'all get the point. So I'm playing that, and I'm going to get strike for it on Facebook already because I have before, so I know how that's going to go. But it's all good. I know how to dispute it, and it's pretty much what it is. So here's my first tab here, which would be my featured fashion designer, which is Andrea Darcel. The idea behind this tab here, or this cover, is because I have a couple collaborations with a few other designers. And that's going to be something that I'm doing on ongoing purpose. You know, I'm going to be doing that on an ongoing, continuous base. And I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, y'all. So, but I'm still excited. Y'all get this out. But this is going to be done on a continuous base. So if I click on this right here on her icon or cover, it takes you to a completely page, which is also hidden from my website. So if you want to go back to this page, you'll have to go back through the full process of going to my home screen and then clicking on it again. Certain pages are hidden that are the extra pages, which is like add-ons and different things like that, but you'll see what I'm saying. So welcome to my featured fashion designer page. Welcome to my fashion designer page where I share my collaborations with notable designers from different locations. Today we celebrate Charlotte's very own Andrea Darcel. Follow her journey below and support her amazing work. So I have her Instagram page here set up. If I click on that, it'll take me to her Instagram page, goes back to her cover, and then the actual photos that we did during the rebranding session. The short video you all just watched, the first one. This is her design. She has an amazing, like her designs is freaking gorgeous. This backdrop is actually created by my good brother Paul Mania and his wife, and they actually have a website too. I misplaced the website. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find the website, but I'm also going to add their website to my website as a cross promotion opportunity to cross promote. So you guys will be able to go back and support them as well. But they created some customized backdrops for me. So with the next few designers that you'll see 3 different backdrops. And he actually created this stuff out of 2x4s and plywood. And I bought the extra material for like the panels that you guys may see here behind, the silk chiffons, different things like that. So I have a fully customizable setup, 2 backdrops, double-sided, that will allow any brand or business to fully customize it with wallpaper, wall panels, paint, whatever you want to do to them, we can do it just to make sure that your brand is represented. All right. So these are the photos. Scrolling down, there's Rose. Alicia was up top. Hit the show more button. And then here's my sister Sharita. The other group photo here. These came out really, really nice though. Really, really. I love this one by Alicia. Really, really nice. Gorgeous photos. Everybody did a phenomenal job. Let me scroll here. Keep going. I believe there's about 39 photos altogether. And one of the conversations that I have a lot about is this white on white, right? This in itself isn't easy. So just imagine how long it took me to do these What's this 39 through the 39 photos that I'm going to show you here? It took a minute to get that white to separate from that backdrop, and it's all about how you shoot it as well. So if you don't shoot it right, then of course it's not gonna show good on top of another layer of white. So just some photography tips, I guess, that you guys can kind of take with you. If you're using a mobile phone doing photography, mobile phones do pretty good with separating whites all in themselves. So that should be pretty cool. I would love to see your work too, by the way. But I love, love, love these photos. Man, when I tell you we had a phenomenal time, this was all love. This was like my sister Andrea cried, man. She was like, yo, I've never been to like something like this where it was all peace and everybody's having a good time. Nobody's hating on nobody. It was all love, man. Had it catered, had the music playing. We had model coached by my brother Cleveland Wilson. Shout out to Cleveland. Man, we just had an amazing time. 6 whole hours, 6+ hours, I should say. But there's 39 of those photos. At the bottom of each page, you'll see that there's a back to top button because there's a lot of content on each page, just about. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough space to utilize that back to top button, which is just kind of quick way to jump back to the top, right? My blog page. I could actually work off my home page, not the tab, since that's where we started. So I'm go back to my home page. You guys just saw the featured designer page by Andrea Darcel. Then you have event photography. If I go into that, go in here, Marlon Wayne's photo ops, highlights from 2 different events, right? These are all his photo ops. Shout out to Miss Novelty and the Novelettes. That's the family right there, gang, gang. So all of these have a lot of photos in them. I only uploaded the best work from each session or each event that I went to. So there's going to be plenty to browse through. So depending on what you're looking to do or the different type of event that you're looking to have, and you're looking to book me for it, trust me, there's a variety of different type of events that I'm doing here, and there's a lot of photos that you could actually browse through based on the niche that you actually in within the niche fields or the niche marketplace. So yeah, so we have the photo ops, we have Marlon Wayne's audience, different perspectives. This is from 3 different events. There's a whole lot that's in this right here too. I think this one may be the biggest folder, which is like 183 photos, I believe. But there's a lot to look through if you guys are into that. You know what I mean? And so again, I wanted to make sure that each gallery has enough. So whatever it is that you're trying to have, I've done the concerts, I've done these meet and greets, I've done the lounge type events. Look, the swing dance, right? Swing dance event. I think this one has about a good 100 and like maybe 20 or 15 that are in this gallery as well. So yeah, there's a lot of each gallery. So again, depending on what you're into, the type of event that you're trying to have, if you're looking for a photographer that could actually cover it, I'm your guy. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. So I wanted to show a variety, like I said. But yeah, this is really good though. This is really good. All right, let's go to the next one. We have Nate Smith, 3-time Grammy nominee, phenomenal drummer. She's blind bass guitar. She's blind and on the bass guitar. Phenomenal bass player too. That's my guy. I forgot his name, but he's also a big-time Grammy Award nominee as well. So they're touring together. It's really nice. So yeah, so that's Nate. Wakabume Earth Day Gala 2025. The mascot. Have Sybil on the harp. What is his name again? He's the mayor of Morrisville. The mayor of Morrisville. I can't remember his name though. But anyway, this was part of the Wakabume Earth Day Gala. Yeah, this was really nice. Gus Witherspoon's awards. This was really nice. You guys have the link too, so you're more than welcome to go back and check it out at your own leisure. Adult Recess 2025, sponsored by ASTP Photography. It is I. Shout out to Michelle Paul. They've been one of my biggest supporters, man. So I really, really appreciate this group. Big supporters. Yeah, so there's a ton of photos in there. We have the Easter egg hunt here, 2025, 3 different age groups. We have, you know, the candid shots with the bunny. A lot of different activities. It's a farm, so of course, you know, we have to have the little baby goats. We want to kind of get like the full experience of just like exploring the farm and all the activities, and it's just a massive farm, man. Beautiful location too. Beautiful location. So there's a lot of content in there. You guys want to do a red carpet event? Let's do that. Hit me up. Let's do a red carpet event. I got you. Right? So we did a red carpet event. This was from last year. And this was phenomenal. A lot of fun here too. The backdrop, I actually created a backdrop myself. I had the black fabric backdrop, and I ordered this African pattern fabric that I laid on the top, and I kind of tied it off the sides, make sure it was good and tight, and then I add the red carpet at the bottom there as like a little splash. Yeah, this was a really, really good, beautiful session. Yeah. North Carolina Gospel Announcers Guild 2024, Bria Miles and the Gospel Gangsters. Anybody that's in the CHH field, y'all know what that is. Ruth Jones, big time gospel singer as well. That's in the local area. This was more like a talent showcase with well-known gospel artists that's in the area. A lot of people came out. Bobby Parker. That's Mr. Victor Jones, the founder. That's the partner. Michelle Paul surprise birthday party. I'm doing surprise birthday parties too, right? So you guys looking for a surprise, a photographer to do something like this, we can pull this off as well. That was really fun. We'll have some Miss Novelties events here, outdoor events, doing outdoor photography. So if you have an outdoor event, fret not. I got you. Absolutely. Like there's a lot of great content, lots and lots of great content. Doing outdoor photography, indoor photography, studio sessions. This is a spoken word event, spoken word poetry event. Like, I mean, look at the quality. This is what you're going to get. And the work only gets better. It only gets better, you know? So again, we had a great time here. This was earlier this year. Yeah, Royal Rain Mask preparations, Carrot Mask 2024. These are behind the scenes photos. Shout out to Darlene. She's the owner of that mask or that troupe. Shout out to Sister Pam there. Also goes by the Reptile model. These are some of the models. We were downstairs at the Nest here downtown Raleigh, the venue space called the Nest. This was amazing, man. Beautiful. Marcus Johnson, NAACP award, artist. Y'all get the point. I'm going to go back up here. Let me jump down to the bottom. Another private party here. Shout out to Dana Harper. She had a recent birthday party that was a private event. These were some of the photos from that. The best photos in here. I think it's about a good 40 or 50 photos that are in that gallery. And shout out to the Haitians of the Triangle. That's the family right there. So whatever the event need, whatever the type of event that you're trying to do, if there's a need, I got you. All right, so here's some wedding photos, my wedding gallery, the Peebles. I really like these because we started outside, and this was in Sunset Beach last year. We started outside. I want to show you some of the indoor shots too. These were gorgeous though. I really like those. See if I can show you some indoor shots because the indoor shots are amazing as well. But you can see the quality as far as what I was able to do with the editing and Just camera settings, angles, the lighting. I thought these came out really nice, and they really love their photos as well. I want to try to show you some of the indoor shots for the reception. These are cute. The indoor shots are really nice because of the lighting. I may have to dig a little deep for those though. Like these, like those. What I may do is just rearrange some of the indoor shots just so you have early access to them. As soon as you get into the gallery, you have actually, here's some of them. Here we go. The lighting in here is just amazing. Between the lighting in the room and my camera setting and my speed light that I actually had that I was shooting with, perfect match. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are beautiful. Yeah, the quality is amazing. The quality is everything. See a few more. That's mom's. Yeah, these are gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, this is the quality that you'll get. This is the quality you'll get. So, again, book ASTP Photography, a storyteller's promotions and photography. Shout out to my cousin LaShawn and his wife Shawnee. This was last year. Beautiful wedding as well. That's his son getting his bow tie together. These are gorgeous. So outdoor shots. We went from inside the church to being outside to going into a barn. This was really good. Really, really good. Yeah, so this is my wedding gallery. You guys can go back and check out the quality with that. Any weddings coming up, please check that out. Here's my porch. This is my favorite one right here. Ask me why it's my favorite. So this was from a magazine submission that I did this year. Shout out to Kelly Hood from the House out of Danville, Virginia. I created all my covers for my portraits like this, are like a 3D effect where they're actually kind of protruding out of the circle. And before it actually goes into the photos, so you can see the photos, you can see the work. What we did here was more of a Great Gatsby kind of theme slash Harlem Nights slash face paint with like, and just looking online, like I think black and gold would be a beautiful touch to a spinoff of the Great Gatsby, right? So that's what we try to go with. Of course, we're all creatives, everybody involved, even the kids. And this is what we came out with. This is what we came up with. Beautiful, beautiful photos. Beautiful photos. Shout out to my brother Brian Youngblood. Youngblood. It's that guy, man. Super cool cat right here. Love working with him. He's definitely a natural. He just has it. He has it. Yeah, he doesn't have to do much. He just has it. I love these photos, though. These are great. Shout out to Shamar in the back. He's actually the designer that creates his own suits. So his suits, his line of suits are just next to none. I mean, like creatively, this brother right here, he has it, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, we have Keith. Love these, Keith. Great shots. Yeah, great shots. Keith wanted to update his portfolio and his comp card. So we were working on new photos for comp cards, and I also do comp cards too. So if you are a model, an actor, actress, and you're looking to update your comp card, I can create packages around the comp card. That way you'll get a full package instead of just one without the other. So you can get everything you need all in house, pretty much. So yeah, these are amazing photos, though. Amazing photos. Yep. Have the Baileys. These are some of my favorites. They recently had an anniversary here recently, so happy anniversary again to y'all, Santee and Andy. Great folks right here too. Yeah, we had the Raleigh Alumni Chapter Delta Sigma Theta President's Board. These are the 4 presidents of the Raleigh chapter. So this is amazing. Love, love, love these shots too. Yep. Yeah. I really do this stuff, man. I'm really passionate about photography. Sarah Wilder, she was looking to update her model profile as well. So we created comp cards around her photos. And last we spoke a few weeks ago, she actually had 2 offers from 2 fashion designers in New York. So right, I think recently she was at doing a wedding event where she was being fitted with some with wedding dresses and stuff. So that was amazing. Shout out to her pursuing her passions. Shout out to you, sis. Latoya Taylor. I love these two. The quality is everything. And again, the white on white, like there's just a way to shoot it. And I can't say that I'm the best when it comes to shooting white on white, but I spend a lot of time making sure that my pre-settings are correct before I even take the final photo, right? So the camera setting has to be right, the lighting has to be right. It takes me a little bit longer to set up for white on white photography. Like it just because if you do it wrong initially, it's hell to try to bring the white back on the forefront. So it has to be right. It has to be right. So yeah, shout out to Latoya. Yeah. Dr. Tamara Thomas, she's in New York. She's out of town. Shout out to my sister, an amazing violinist. Amazing violinist. Yes. Amazing. Yeah. The Carboroughs, you get the point. So the website is open. I wanted to do a quick browse through so I can get you guys up to speed on my strategy as far as what I'm doing now and what I'll be working on next after the website is complete. So you'll get a little glimpse of what I'll be doing on my end. Have some really cool features that I'll be working with. And like today, for an example, I'll also be after this live, I have a Zoom call. It's a Zoom call with like AI training. Been getting heavy into the AI here lately and trying to figure some things out with that. But I have some big things on the way. And even with features when it comes to the website, like there's a feature that I'm excited about learning that is it's a voice it's a voice assistant for your website. So I could train it based on all the content that I have here on my website, and I can have it set up where you can have a full dialogue and discussion with the actual voice assistant, right? And it'll actually put you through the entire onboarding process as well. So instead of having to call me and we still on the table, that's still on the table. But instead of having to call me to have your consultation, you could actually speak to the AI voice assistant and have the same discussion, same questions based on the service package that you want, and it'll walk you through the entire process, ask you questions, record your answers, and then it'll upload everything into a CRM for me on the back end. And that's the process. It'd be no different than me doing it myself. So technology nowadays is just, it's wild. It's wild. So that is going to be something that I'm going to roll out for my website. It's a must have. I'll be spending today to try to figure that out. Sometime today, I have to try to figure it out. I do have a session that I need to edit. So I'll be working on that. But yeah, working on that. So Elite Fashion Fundraiser. Shout out to Shawnee and the whole gang, Brian, just everybody, Gabby, again, just everybody, man, everybody. I'm blessed to be around some of the most phenomenal people that I've ever met in my life. Put it that way, So it's been a blessing, just whole journey dealing with fashion and everything else. Um, Danville Fashion Week. It has all this up here, man. Just a lot of great moments. A lot of great moments. Oh my God. I really want to work with I want to work with her. I think she popped up on my Facebook yesterday too. Ironically, I was just saying it out loud and somehow by AI listening, the computer listening, she popped up on my AI friend suggestion on Facebook. So I was like, I got it. I got it. Yeah. Los Angeles Swim Week 2024. And also the private photo shoot session that we had afterwards. This was really cool. Yeah, this was really, really cool. Shout out to Dazi. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Tom, the White Stallion. Yeah, man. Tim Johnson's Art of Fashion pre-show. Don't she look like Judge? Is it Judge Judy? I think is it Judge Judy? She looks like her, if I'm saying that correctly. Loving the hair. Loving all of this. Loving all of this. Yeah, on the runway to fame. Shout out to Shay in South Carolina. You know what's cool is that I still have all the contacts for all of these models. This was like a 6-hour fashion show. And I lost count of how many models they had all together, but it was a lot. A lot. Probably the biggest fashion show I've ever been to up to the date. Shout out to my brother Anthony. I see you, King. Good brother right there, too. Shout out to Yoshi. She's a part of my team with the rebranding. Yeah. Shout out to Jasmine. She's also a part of my team with the rebranding. Yep. Yep. Shout out. Let me not stop shouting out for y'all think this is favoritism. Let me stop. Let me stop shouting out. You're like, wait a minute. Are all these people working with you directly with this rebrand? Shout out to Mina Rose. She's a youth model. Her mom created her fashion show. Her mom created a fashion show for the daughter, which is catered to just youth. But, of course, they sprinkle in some adults in here too. But primarily it's all kids, and they're out of PD, South Carolina. So, yeah, this is another event that we did. That's the mom there. Rose, shout out to Gray. Shout out to Blair. I met a lot of great people. There's London, one of my favorite models, my favorite youth model. And that's pretty much all the fashion shows. Just a quick run through. What else do we have? So that's it. But if I go to book online, right, here's where it gets really intricate. And here's where there's a lot of details that's stored here, right? And the reason why I wanted to put 25% off all services until September 1st is because of this page. And it may get intimidating for some people. And please understand that I may be out of your range as far as budget goes, but that's okay. I do believe that at some point, photographers should get paid what they're worth. Photographers should stick to their values. And photographers should be okay with saying no, and it's okay at some point in their journey. So I didn't do all this hard work for nothing. I didn't do all this hard work to just for people pleasing and acceptance. This is a business for me. My entire living room space is a studio space. I don't have a living room space here, right? Until I'm able to get my own, external studio location where I can book clients and they do everything there. But I'm okay with this though. I'm totally fine with it. So here's my packages. Let's go into this. right? So I have different events: the 4-hour events, 6-hour events, and also corporate events for with the 4-hour minimum. And I have different packages under that as well. So so my 4-hour events, this is the package. 70 digital images, high resolution, gallery and video folder, full gallery download for keepsake, 72 up to 2-hour turnaround, a 2-week turnaround, $300 deposit, $800 package just for 4 hours, right? Shot list includes opening ceremony, activities and entertainment, speakers, interactions, close-ups, different angles of wide shots, overall event, decorations, branding, group shots, closing moments, and a short 1-minute recap. Same thing with all the packages with the different events, just a longer duration at the event. It's really in the amount of photos that you'll get back. And of course, the package cost changes as well. The more hours I'm there, the more I have to charge. Here's the cool part. Let's say if I go to click full details, then it's going to take you to a private page that's going to give you the full breakdown of everything that you'll get. So this is everything plus, just kind of let you know at the bottom, client will have access to all recording footage and final photos via Dropbox. This is your delivery services. All photos will be delivered via online gallery link to share with guests. And we'll have my brand logo at the bottom left for all photos, on all photos, of all photos for cross promotion. I will also provide all my social media tags so clients can tag me on social media posts. So that's for my events, right? And let's say if I go to my corporate events, let's go back. And I go to corporate details. Now this is a totally different gambit right here. So it's my guy news anchor. I forgot his name, but it's news anchor right here. That was at the Walker Boomy event. So here's the details. Boom, boom. 4-hour events, $300 deposit, $100 package. I mean, $1,000 package. 6-hour event. Have your how many photos you'll get back. Full gallery, 72 hours up to 2 weeks. $500 deposit, $1,500 package. 8-hour event, $500 for deposit, $2,200 for the package, right? And all of them vary, but the shot list for corporate events are totally different depending on the need, which means I have a long list of different shot lists, of different lists for the shot list for different types of corporate events. And this pretty much sums it all up pretty much with corporate events. So yeah, if depending on what you're doing, whether it's a ribbon cutting, just something with a stage, speakers, whatever it is, this is going to cover everything pretty much. Shout out to Rama at Shift Event Rentals. We work with each other and she gives me a lot of game with, just everything. So yeah. Now, if I go back, I scroll down some more. I have my wedding packages here. Same thing. All of these are actually linked to the same page. So it doesn't matter which one you click. They're all linked to the same page, just a different cover. Actually, yeah, they're all linked to the same because I have all of them. The same information is right here on the left-hand side. So for all 3 packages, they're all right here, which gives you the full breakdown of what you're paying versus what you're getting. And then, of course, my shot list for all of my weddings are all right here as well, and also how everything will be delivered as well. So that's there, right? Go to book. I think I need to add another link at the bottom to take you back to the booking page instead of having to scroll back to the left. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, so now we get down to the portraits. Now here's where it also gets more complicated for those that are not looking to spend, right? So we have portrait package add-ons, which means you now have to pay a deposit just to book me. Outside of deposit, you have add-ons, which means exactly what you see here. So we have $50 per additional person, $100 for additional outfit, $90 per additional image. For the mini session, $75 per digital image, which is the full session. I think I changed that. I made that 65, so I need to change that. That's like a discount of almost 30% right there. But $80 for additional location. Print prices vary. Deposits are not deducted from the packages, right? So if I scroll down here, you'll see mini sessions and also the full sessions. Mini sessions is 5 digital images, high resolution, one outfit change for individual and partner, which means up to 2 people. You get the full gallery download for keepsake and up to a 2-week turnaround for your photos. $200 deposit, $450 for the actual package, which means $90 per image, right? 90 times 5 give you that 450. Full packages, you're getting a discount because you're getting 10 photos instead of 5. Still get an outfit change. You'll get the full gallery up to 2-week turnaround, same deposit, and this is $650, right, for this package, which means each photo is actually worth $65, which were originally priced at $90 per image, which gives you $250 off, right? Now, if you apply the special, if you apply the 25% off special, my mom is in the living room talking. If you apply the 25% off special, it will apply to this amount, right? Up until the end of September, well, end of August, beginning of September. So it does apply, and you can utilize that to take advantage of that off of either one of these packages or any package that you choose, but only until the September 1st. Up until September 1st. After that, it's full price. Everything is full price until I decide to create my next special. So yeah. So now I have fashion packages as well, right? Now you would think, well, what kind of fashion packages? What is this? What does this mean? Well, for me, it just means because I've been doing events and focusing on events, I figured, well, why not focus on covering the fashion show like I would a regular event? So instead of just being a photographer in the pit, I'm actually moving around the actual event to capturing everything as a whole. So I'm capturing your entire fashion show, right? Instead of just in the pit with everybody else capturing those moments. So no, this is bigger than that, right? So I wanted to offer something special, which means that there's also a special price for each package. Small fashion package with a 4-hour minimum, and also the regular package, which is a 6 hours max, right? 4-hour session package, up to 80 digital photos, gallery and video folder, full gallery download for keepsake. And you have 72 up to 2-week turnaround, $200 deposit, $600 for the full event, right? Only because I have I have a high passion for the fashion shows or the fashion industry. And because I received a lot of my experiences and I sharpened my skill set at fashion shows. I think I did like 13 last year, right? And at every fashion show that I did, my work was better and better, which is a good thing. So I'm indebted to fashion shows, which means I wouldn't charge fashion shows as of yet, like the full price like I would for everything else, right? So same thing over here. You'll get up to 6 hour for 6-hour package. You get up to 140 digital images, gallery, full gallery, keepsake 72 hours, up to 2-week turnaround, $200 deposit, and $800 package. Now, hitting the full details, here we will find all of the details that I'll be covering, right? And I'll let you all go through, and it's a lot more than what it sounds. You think, well, fashion shows, what all could you do in effect? Well, yes, there's a lot that you can cover during fashion shows. And here's the proof. So yeah, I did some research. I've added some information for my corporate event, moved some things around, and just put everything together. So of course, yeah, there's more to just being stuck in the pit, photography pit at fashion shows. What about the rest of the event? Can we catch those candid moments, those special moments, the speaker moments, everything at different angles? Can we capture the entire event as a whole? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So that's pretty much my site. Did I take you guys to my blog page? I did not. I want to keep you on the home page. I'll show you the blog page, and that should be it. This is my blog page. And just thinking about it, this is also my subscribe box. and I'll take you to my about me section here too. Matter of fact, since I'm here, now I'll take you to the blogs. So I'll take you to the blogs. Click on that. Yeah. Welcome to my weekly blogs. Every week I'll be uploading 2 different blogs every week from past experiences or current experiences. So you guys will get the variety or an array of different sessions that I've had, whether it's something that it was old, but just one of my favorites. I'm going back and I'm just recapping my experience with that. What were the mechanics behind getting this to look like it does, right? There will be so much to see here. So take your time, look around, and learn all about my most memorable moments with photography as I share my shooting style and what had to be navigated during the photo photography sessions. I hope you enjoy my site and take a moment to drop a line. All right, so let's go into Aditra's first. These are my first 2. This is going to be really good for LinkedIn. LinkedIn is going to appreciate this, you know. So yeah, so I'll be every blog that I have twice a week, I'll also repurpose these for LinkedIn. So that way I can kind of keep that my blog section current as well. And building traffic toward the blogs on LinkedIn is always key to building that traffic back to your page. So anyway, shout out to Aditra, 45th birthday. Celebrate your milestone year with joyful, vibrant photography. And this is all the details. I just do like a recap, what she has on, what was the idea behind this session, what we captured, how we brought it to life, and just the overall experience. Just kind of taking the imagery and translating it into words, right? To bring it all together. So yeah, this was a really good session. Really, really good session. Share buttons at the bottom. And then, of course, Shondell, her birthday was last week, Saturday. So I have to also post these this week just to send her a late happy birthday post. I love this photo right here. This photo was just amazing. Love, love, love this photo. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, same thing here. Just wanted to highlight the moments, sharing this experience. These are all edited by me, captured by me, created by me. Everything is all me pretty much, besides the props and the model. But everything else is created by me. So again, if you are looking to capture a special moment, birthday, whatever celebration, anything, I'm your guy. Contact ASTP Photography so we can create memories or memorable moments that will last several lifetimes. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's pretty much my site. What I did was I'm going to stop sharing. Take it back to my other page here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that was rolling. I needed that yesterday though, because yesterday was rough. I did. I needed that scripture. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you to. I'll take you back to my GoDaddy. I'll take you to a few tabs. If you didn't watch yesterday's live, I'll do a recap of some of the tools and things that I plan on doing as far as my strategy. I'll go back and do a quick recap of that, so you all can kind of see what my game plan is with promoting. So share my screen here. So this is my GoDaddy back office, right? One of the tools that I have here on GoDaddy is I did not know, after all of these years operating with GoDaddy, I did not know that GoDaddy actually does ads utilizing AI. Of course, AI is still fairly new, but so I went ahead and set one up today. And part of the process is that Facebook reviews each ad to make sure it meets Google guidelines. So part of the process with doing ads here versus going directly to Meta and doing ads, from what it seems, and based on the reviews that I've read about this and looked at videos and different things like that, I hear more good than bad, right? But the thing about this is that it gives you a recommendation. It's like building it's like a top bottom approach, right? So it's building based on the amount that you want to put into it. So it recommends $15, $30, and I think 55 or $60 or something like that, right? Per ad. And the ads are more so focused on Facebook and Instagram, which is combined, and also Google, right? So I am sharing. Okay, so what happens is with GoDaddy is that within the budget that you put into your ad, it does automatically does your A/B testing for you once your ad is accepted, right? Because right now my ad is still in review for my website. But once your ad is accepted, you can set before it's accepted, you can set the duration of your ad, you set your age group for your ad, your location, and the radius in that location, right? So I have my ad set up with the age range of 35 and 45, which all of my stats and statistics show that my age group for my audience is between 35 and 45, right? So that's my age group. Boom, put it in there for 35 to 45. We're good. What is my location? I'm located in the heart of downtown Raleigh. And I don't need much. All I need is 10 miles from the heart of downtown Raleigh. And within the heart of downtown Raleigh, 10 miles, it covers a lot of ground, right? A lot of businesses, a lot of homeowners, a lot of people that rent apartments, everything in all aspects of those that will be attracted to my niche. I can cover a lot within 10 miles. I could probably become a rock star within 10 miles if this works it seems like it may work. I don't know. It may work, it may not. I don't know. But I'm taking a chance, throw the $30 behind it. Let's see what happens, right? And the cool thing about this at the same time is that Facebook now requires you to pay your dues before it actually starts to review. Through GoDaddy, it's almost like it gives you the old platform style where you're credited the $30 or whatever you want to put towards your ad, and then you pay after the ad ends. You see what I mean? So now I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, if I can do this and it does my A/B testing for me, and whichever ad works the best based on the different ads that it's testing right now. Well, after it gets approved, it starts to test different ads, or different versions of the ad to see what's going to work and what's not. And once it finds the perfect ad that begins to pick up traction, I can then begin to put money behind that and put more money behind that and keep that one going on a consistent base. So outside of that, let me go back here. GoDaddy actually offers 5 different types of ads, right? So we have drive traffic to my site. I think that's the one that I'm using. I don't remember. But grow brand awareness, right? Get more phone calls and also get more visitors. And then if you have a product here, I've disconnected all of my products, but if I had a product here, I could actually promote a product, right? So in each ad that I'm running, every time I run an ad, I want to have at least 4 different ads running at the same time. So whether if I have a promo or a special that I have running right now, I want different versions of that ad running, right? And the way that that's going to work is each one will actually get a different type. Some of these are text-based only. Some of them just a picture. And others are just, one of them is just a video. So like there's different versions of these ads that you could actually promote and push. And again, if each ad is going through its own A/B testing through GoDaddy, then it's a win-win, So I don't really have to know how to run an ad if GoDaddy is doing all the work for me, because this is their platform. So of course they want people to come back to the platform, which helps them promote, which helps people subscribe to their services and using GoDaddy as their website builder, whatever. Just a little quick side note, right? The other thing too that I'm going to utilize is my emails. This is just some strategy, some free fuel for y'all. So I did not know that I had, I already have my email set up. So I didn't know that I had, it's a free trial, but I already have one that's info at ASTV Photography. But so I didn't know that this actually has email marketing, right? So I can go here to email marketing. I won't show you all the contacts that I have in here because I do have some contacts in here already. But this actually does everything that MailChimp does for the most part. Um, Not sure if it actually shows you who's the open rate and click rate and all of that, but it seems like it does just about everything that MailChimp does, or even Constant Contact, right? So I can, and I have 125,000 credits, which is crazy because I've been paying on this $49 a month for the last what 4 years or so, and never used this. You know that? Well, did I use that? I might have created a draft. I never used it though. So, or maybe I just completely forgot about it because I never really used it. So now I'm like, man, if I have a contact list of over 5,000 people from all the events that I did last year or the last 2 or 3 years, I have a contact list, which is, the CSV emails, I should say, of almost 5,000 people, somewhere around that range. If I have an email list that big, all I have to do is upload all that here. You see what I'm saying? Like I want to show y'all my email list thing too, my folder with my email list. It's crazy. But I have to go back and I have to do that so I can start doing email campaigns. I can do campaigns here. They could actually set it up. I can work off of templates, just all kinds of stuff, which is really cool. Schedule, send, all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool and good to know as well. The other thing is my SEO. So I'll be working on my SEOs for today as well while I'm doing other things. And I could also create content up here, like I was using Canva or Adobe Express. It has all of the same features on here. And so I was thinking, I'm like, man, I'm paying Adobe Express along with my Adobe Photoshop services. I could save a few dollars since I'm already paying for this service here. That's just another discussion. So that's the other thing. I'm going to stop sharing this screen. I'm giving you all some free game. This is my strategy. This is how I will be promoting. I shared a lot of this yesterday. So for those of you that didn't watch it yesterday, tune in today and we'll get into it. I'm going to share a screen for those of you all that are business owners, and you need to share your contact information really fast. I'm going to take you to my Hi Hello page. This is the other one. Hold on, I'm looking at my other card. This one is the inactive card. How do I switch cards? Transfer, no. Hold on, let me see if I can find my other cards. Suppose here we go. All right, cool. Yeah. So this is Hi Hello. I've been using Hi Hello for almost 2 years now. And as you can see, I have I have 1,051 total views. I also have almost 500 saves, right? People that actually save my contact. Let me see, total number of saves received by cards, current display. Yeah, and then total contacts added by the card current. So this is the difference that you have right here. So these are my numbers, right? And I use Hi Hello. Shout out to my sister Tierra Norwood. She put me on this, and been a life change. It's game changer ever since. So Hi Hello, when a person scans your QR code, it takes you here to my this left side, this left panel over here, right? Which has my email address, my office number, which is my business line, personal number, my website, Facebook account, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, right? Those are my active sites that I'm on. And it's real simple. When they scan the QR code, some of you all may know what this is. As soon as they scan the QR code, what it does is that it takes them to a page, this page right here on the left, and then it'll give them the option to save. And once they save that information, my information, it'll automatically take them back a page where they will have to input their information, name, phone number, and email address. And once they save that, I will automatically get an email address or an email CSV to my email address, and which means it'll automatically sync to my phone through the app. So everybody that I've connected with through here, their numbers are automatically saved in my phone automatically, right? That just and it's and this one the paid version is only like it's only like 11 to 12 bucks a month. 11 to 12 bucks, right? It's giving y'all some free game. Definitely something to go back to and look at. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing that screen. Here's going to be one of the biggest things that I'm going to be using through this process. Now, if you are a business and you're big on, let's say, online reputation, when you are building your rankings on Google, right? Hold on. If you're looking and you're focused on building your local rankings on Google, this is what you'll need right here. Let me share my page. I just want to share the tab. Here we go. All right, so Bright Local is going to be the way, right? Let me just go back here and go give you the, let me see, is it this one? Work you see results, price planning, local SEO that delivers low impressions. So what this does here, this site right here is what big sites, big marketing agencies like Bluebird and what's some of the other sites? I used a few of them. Zeely is a Bluebird. I think Zeely is more of an advertisement app, but it's Bluebird. What's the other one? I can't remember the other one, but there's a bunch of white labeling apps that are out there that could actually get your website. You can get placements on different business listing sites, right? And this is the game is the more business listing sites that you're able to get on, the higher your online Google rankings would actually rise, right? Because you're being seen in more than just the top 3 social media pages and your website. So the more placements you have, the more traction your business is getting, plus the more traction your website, because everything should be linked back to your website, which also means the more traction your website should be getting as well, right? So this site right here, it also does website content optimization too. This is good. This does a lot of the things that white labeling site was doing. Well, I was actually paying outsourcing this right here too, which is crazy. But the business, it looks intimidating, but these are packages that you're looking at right here, right? So let me go back to, where is the page? This isn't it, compare plans. Where is that page? There's a lot of different services that this site offers. Track local ranking, audit, listing management. Here we go. All right. So for listing management, this is the key. This is the game changer right here. Right. So this is what they call citation builders or aggregators, right? Data aggregators. And what data aggregators are is when you're actually pushing, it's showing it right here, when you're pushing your website across multiple platforms all at once. So if I'm scrolling down, there's so many pages to this thing. You have pages like Yext, you have Foursquare, you have, where is it at? Why don't I see it here? I was just on the page and I started browsing around and lost it. There's a lot of that's on this site. Online reputation, reputation management, listing management, citation builder. Is it this one? Clean up existing citations, revenue, enhance. I'm giving y'all some free game though. White labeling. But anyway, what it does is that this site right here places your website on over, here we are, over 1,000 different online business sites, right? And the prices is actually not bad at all, just for that service alone. It's not bad. But these are your top 5 online distributors. When it comes down to business listings, these are the top 5 right here. It used to be 4, but they added a GPS network. But it used to be 4. Now it's 5. And that makes sense, the GPS network, because you got to have a GPS. So, so it says here, if you're a multi-location brand or agency that manages 20 plus locations, we'll say, well, this is more so on the branding, on the agency side. It's on the agency side. We ain't gonna talk about that, because that's actually what I'm looking at doing in the future, is bringing the agency back, because I used to do this before I started doing photography. So yeah, well, you guys can see the data aggregator network submissions, $120 a year, which isn't bad. That is freaking amazing. And that's for all 5 data aggregator networks. That was for the top 5 that I just showed you all. These right here: the Data Axle, Foursquare, Neurostar, Yelp, and also the GPS network. And what that means, that they'll get you over 1,000 sites. Here we are right here. Put your business over on 1,000 plus sites, right? Which is nuts. And again, right now I'm still waiting on Google. For some reason, they're taking forever still. Where while I was in Wake Forest before I moved here, I was in Wake Forest and I was number 2 in the local search in Wake Forest. The only other the only other photography business that was in the number 1 spot above me was located downtown Wake Forest. And we were both featured in the Wake Forest Historic Museum together, which was pretty cool. So I didn't get to meet the owner of the other business, but I saw her work in the museum, and I did look them up. You know, they're competitors, so of course you have to look up the competitors, right? But we went through that, and that was pretty cool. But then I moved, and not long ago, I went back and I looked. I said, well, don't I have this transferred over? And I saw that I didn't. So it's been over 2 weeks now, still waiting on Google to approve my transfer from Wake Forest to downtown Raleigh. You know, so that's a thing. But once it's confirmed, I'm all over this. I'm all over this. And if I can get ASTP photography locked in, again, I'm already pushing ads within a 10-mile radius. This is only $120 a month. I mean, a week. I mean, a year, right? $120 a year, pushing ads. If the ad is in rotation and is getting great traction, that's recycled ad money that I can keep putting back towards that. So I can take a full cost for a service fee, sacrifice a service fee or a session into an ad, right? So let's say if I have a session for like $450 and I have multiple sessions in a week, I can say, okay, well, you know what? I have enough right here this week. Let me go ahead and take one of my session costs and throw that back into an ad that's already working. That's constant, and that's a constant and a revolving door right there for myself with just that one ad. And that's my general ad, the one that I have in review right now. Everything else is based around promo and product, pretty much. But I have one general ad. The rest of them is around promo and product. The general ad is in constant motion, constant rotation. Once they pick up on the right one, based on the A/B testing, that's ongoing. That doesn't stop. So you see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if I'm covering 10 miles with my ads, and then I can blow this up in a local search, it's over with. Just with these 2 tools alone, it's over. You see what I'm saying? So again, like, I'm giving you guys some free game. Don't say I've never given you anything. For those of y'all that still watch, I just want to give you some strategy. And of course, I'll stop sharing this screen. And of course, I still have my Instagram page that I have to update. You know, so I'll be doing that, updating the Instagram page. I have services for the AI that will help me create posts, different things, man. So I'm excited. It's been a long time coming, and we're here now. We're here now, and I'm excited, man. But definitely check out my website. It is now live. Check it out at www.astpphotography. I think you guys will appreciate it. Check out the range in my photography, because I'm not just a one-dimensional anything, I should say. I actually don't I despise one dimension, and I do not want to be placed in the box. Never have appreciate being placed in the box. But check out the website. Check out the range that's in the website. Um, all the work that I've done, the different type of work, the scope of services, and if this works for you, great. Let's connect. Let's set up a consultation call. Right? If it doesn't, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. There may be a time when I may be reaching out to certain people that I may have on my list for collaboration opportunities, and that's always the thing, you know. But let's just hope that I can't work with everybody, of course, but I do have certain people that I have an eye on, just to make sure that hopefully in the near future we can collaborate on some ideas, and let's try to make some magic happen. And everything will go on my website, whether it be on the blog or maybe even a feature on my website. So depending on the level of creativity, we can make some great things happen, and it will also be featured if the level of creativity meets the par. So yeah, but tune in again. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming, a lot of sacrifice. I'm wolfing. I have this hot hat on right now, partially because I didn't shave. I've been like literally just all work, no plays, all work, y'all, all work. But thank you all. Thank you all for keeping me inspired. For those of you that share, those of you that like, those of you that watch, whether it's 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 30 minutes, whatever it is, thank all of you. The work will continue. This has opened up a new way of life or living for myself with my goals and everything else. Because of my current situation, I have to stay on the grind, which means this doesn't end now until my system is created, right? Once my system is complete, then I can slow down a little bit. But thank you all. I really appreciate it. So more content to come. I'll be sharing some great things. So be on the lookout. I'll be sharing the recap videos, the rebranding photos for Andrea Darcel. Be on the lookout for that. It's all about promotion now. We're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing. So yeah, be on the lookout, man. I'll catch you on the other side. All right. I love you all. Have a good one.